Mike first. Who could be this year's NC State?
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I don't think there's going to be an NC State this year. And when I say NC State, like we got to think about the actual criteria here, because let's just break it down, okay? Like if there was one, okay, NC State last year, really on the wrong side of the bubble. I mean, they didn't really have a chance of getting in the NCAA tournament unless they won that conference tournament, okay? Couple guys in that backcourt that could go, with Horn and Morcell and Taylor. You got a big that could create advantages due to his skill and size, and DJ Burns. And you had a coach that was pretty much left for dead unless he won and had a miraculous March to extend his shelf life. All those things I just mentioned. A couple guys that could go in the backcourt, a matchup problem on the, I don't even say the low post because he can step out. And then the coach, does that not sound like the Villanova Wildcats?
Yes, it does. It does, but they've been so rough in games, but they are a candidate heading into New York.
Yeah.
And they're going to be the 6th seed. So it's going to be Seton Hall, and then it's going to be Connecticut, who they've already beaten. And then it's going to be either, like if you were to get that far, it'd be Creighton, who you should have beaten. I mean, it's there. Can I give you a
think about like Wooga? You got Wooga, you got Longino, you got obviously Dixon. It's kind of scary how similar it is, but again, it's unlikely. But the path isn't crazy for them.
No, it's not. It makes sense when you say it because hell, no one thought NC State was going to do it a year ago. So
it would have been crazy to say NC State at this time last year.
It would have been ridiculous to say NC State last year.
Yeah.
Who you got, Phantom?
I think it's going to come from the ACC again. If Duke were ever to just somehow fall, the ACC's got as much of a shot because criteria. I don't think they will, but criteria-wise, because the ACC's got teams that just have either failed for one reason or another, and so they're they're on the outside looking in. But could they stack together a week that out of nowhere? Maybe. So, I guess I'm looking at like an SMU, a Wake. A team that has played really well the last month, if you look in terms of winning games and finding ways to win, is Georgia Tech. Over the last month, they've played much better basketball. They've won like 6 or 7. The point is, you don't frickin' know. That's why we live for the week. It's basketball. It's a make or miss game.
This exercise only works if it's crazy. This exercise only works if what you're saying is crazy. Yes.
Maxime Reynaud and Stanford, don't sleep on them either. We got a break coming up next.